Everybody have their real ID today?
I should.
No.
You can't fly. You can't fly.
Allie, you've only
I
had
don't have-
5 years of warning.
Well, I also moved states.
Doesn't matter. You can have a real ID from your previous state.
I know, but I didn't. So
But you have your passport?
I have my passport. I'm flying a lot in the next 2 months. So that is what I'll be using. And when I'm finally done with all my trips, I'll go and wait on the ridiculous DMV line and figure it out.
I'm so embarrassed. Like at one point I had a real ID and then my real ID expired. And then when I went to go renew it, when there was no line, they needed like one additional layer of proof. We went together. Do you remember,
Yeah,
Kelsey?
I remember.
Like a letter or something in the mail? A bill?
Yeah, like proof of residency of some kind.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it on me. So then they just gave me a normal ID. So I had a real ID before it was mandatory and cool.
I'm not
Well, that's
convinced
my
you're even
other
a citizen
problem.
anymore.
Dude,
My other problem is I don't have anything in my name for my apartment. I was telling Carlos earlier. So
it's
I
not your
don't have like
boyfriend, eh?
really proof of like me living
I'll write you
anywhere
a
right
letter.
now.
What?
I'll write you a letter.
I
What
have
does
my
that
tax
mean?
return that they said I could
Write a
block
letter
out.
so she can show it says.
I'm confused. Kelsey,
Yeah.
she's looking for a utility bill. So you're the
I'm
utility?
gonna send her a letter from Amazon.
Oh.
Trust me, we'll get this working.
It sounds
Well,
illegal.
we're
I
gonna-
think I should cut this.
Like, I was
All
just
I'm
like
saying with the
confused
real
like
ID stuff-
when you became power and light, man.
All I'm saying with the real ID stuff is we don't need another thing to slow people down at the airport. Like,
Seriously.
No.
it's everybody please get it because it's already like when you get to the airport, people forget how to live life. They forget how things work. Their memory just is left at the door. And the last thing we need is with all of the air traffic controller crap going on, more reasons to slow things down.
And I
You're
will
gonna have
say
to get there
they've
4 years early.
They've been doing it for months too because my license hasn't been working at the airports for months. And every time I'm like, what's the problem? And they're like, well, it's already like kind of going into real ID mode. So
I think
they
you're
like
on a
wouldn't
no-fly
register
list.
my license and they kept having to like look at my face. I had to take 3 pictures like for months.
Jeez.
But they've given you so much warning. Anybody that doesn't have it or they're not prepared, like I don't feel bad.
Yeah, real
I
ID has been a
changed
conversation for
dates.
20
Yeah,
for 20 years. I think
10 years ago, my mom said, "Hey, get the new one." I was like, "Okay."
Right.
Yeah, but by then it's like me. And then it ends up expiring. And then you got to get a new one.
Expiring is not a surprise.
They always expire.
The date is on the card.
No, I understand that. I just wasn't prepared to renew a real ID. So I
Some
got
states
screwed.
got it in the mail.
Yeah,
Like people just opened up their mail and their real ID was sitting there.
every state is always
so
different.
how is
Yeah.
this even like something that we can trust?
Well, let's not start with that. You're just looking for excuses.